what's going on, guys? Cody here with CJ Build. Thanks for tuning into the channel again. It's been a long time since I made a video, but we're out here today on unfortunate circumstances that we are pulling the motor out of the Altezza again. We had some compression failure. It seems like the rings aren't seating, so that's what it seems like, at least from the top end. We're gonna take it out, tear it apart, see where we went wrong, show you guys where we went wrong and how we're gonna fix it. But right now we're tearing apart the motor, we're getting the motor out. I'm not really gonna go in depth into taking it out because we already did that in episode 1. So right now we're just gonna do a quick tear apart, pull out the motor. Thank you guys for keeping up with the channel. Over the break that I've had on YouTube, I still gained over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for the support, I really appreciate it. So right now we're gonna hop into it. We're gonna try to get out the motor as fast as possible and start tearing it down. So Father, how do you feel about this motor right now?
I'm hoping we can find a situation with this oil burning, but number 3 cylinder seems to be the worst one of the bunch. With only 110 psi of compression, we definitely need to figure out what the freaking hell's going on here.
Try going forward a little bit. We're gonna have to jack it up right there.
Oh shit, it made it through. Looks like it's gonna make it through.
You just have to lift the back.
Watch your hand.
Yeah.
Here, you pull all this in the transition.
Let me just...
The pistons are spotless on this motor, Cody. I'm gonna turn it real quick. Oh man, look at this cylinder. That's not good. Light me up here. Number 3's got a nasty gouge in it.
Really?
Yep. Look at that cylinder. What the? Turn the motor and make sure the rest of them aren't like that. Oh, just felt something. gotta feel that the ring is broken. No, maybe it was this one. Mira. The oil one se salió. Because I don't see any obvious wear on anything, man.
Look, there's something under there. Look.
How is that?
Oh,
What?
the valve was hitting the piston.
Where? Oh shit. Why this one?
Look, the valve hit the piston.
That's what it looks like. Let's take all the rings out. Grab them. Yep, the oil ring. One of the oil rings broke.
You wanna see?
It's missing a piece. That's the piece that you found. It probably stuck out and scratched the freaking. Look how far down it started at the oil ring. Oh my God! Wait. Why does that one have so much oil?
Alright, what's up guys? So we were able to get everything out of the car, took out all the pistons, all the rods, mounted the block into the car so we can take it to the machine shop tomorrow. Interesting discoveries when we took out the pistons and rods. First off, the piston number 3, definitely one of the rings broke, and we even saw like the metal piece in there. I don't know if it came out on video. So that definitely was the reason why there was scratches all along the cylinder wall. And also another thing that I noticed that is going to be a problem and I have to kind of reroute what we're going to do with the build is the valves were hitting the piston heads. We calculated to try to make it so they won't touch the piston heads, but the valve release weren't deep enough on those 3S GTE pistons. So for those of you watching who want to do the same setup, without modification you cannot run the MR2 pistons. So myth busted, debunked, you can't. So what we're going to do is either buy aftermarket beams ones or buy aftermarket MR2 ones and have the valve reliefs machined. So that's still up in the air right now. I'm going to show you the pistons where they were hitting and stuff, and I'll show you the piston rings on piston number 3. Okay, it's a piston number 1. You can see the damage isn't too bad on this one, but you can see it's hitting a little bit up there. This one has a very minor as well. A little bit of damage there, not too much on this side. Here you can see a little bit more. I believe this one's piston number 2. Okay, no, this one's piston number 3. This is the one that was giving us the issues. There's no real damage on the sides. There's a few scratch marks, but it doesn't seem cracked. Like there, you can see a scratch there. Focus, focus. You can see a scratch there, but it doesn't look like it's cracked. Either way, all the pistons are going to the machine shop with the block. Yeah, so they all have it very minor, so our calculations were very close, but not enough. So that's that with the pistons. And then for the piston rings, alright, so these are the piston rings from piston number 3. As you can see here, there is a chunk missing. Can you focus, man? Come on, please hold. There's a chunk missing right there from one of them. That's the length it's supposed to be. That is the length it is now. So it must have been either an installation or on startup it just ripped it off. I think it was on installation. Probably just, there they go. That's the reason for the gash in the cylinder wall number 3. That's basically the update with the pistons in the block right now. So we're gonna take them to the machine shop, see what he says, see what he quotes us. We're thinking about boring the block 1mm, but if it isn't enough to get the gashes out of the wall, then we might use the spare block that we have here in the beams that I bought a little while ago to use that one instead, restore that one. So while this motor's in the machine shop, we're gonna start taking apart the spare motor. Going into it, we're gonna show you guys basically what's in it. I've never looked inside that motor, so it's gonna be a surprise for me too. So we're gonna tear apart the junkyard motor, send mine off to get redone, and that's where the build is sitting right now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying tuned with the channel all this time. Sorry for being a little ghost, but now hopefully little by little be able to pick it up. Maybe not as often as last time, but we're gonna get videos out. We're gonna start putting out videos, giving you updates on the build. Hopefully get it running again soon. So stay safe out there, guys. I know the coronavirus is going crazy right now. This is why I actually have time to be working on the car and making videos. So I'm gonna let you guys go. go do your quarantine stuff, or look at my next video. See you guys next week.